Alright guys, we're not getting a Bloodborne remake, are we? Sony confirmed to Bloomberg and will reportedly shut down Bluepoint Games, which are responsible for Demon's Souls and Shadow of the Colossus remakes. Basically the last unit within the company that could possibly give us a remake to Bloodborne. What this basically means is that Bloodborne was made by From Software, but Sony has the IP to this game, so anything related to Bloodborne, including remakes, could only be done by Sony. Even if From Software wanted to make a Bloodborne remake, they couldn't. And it looks like Bluepoint Games was the last unit within the company who could possibly be allocated to remaking Bloodborne, especially considering they had a huge success with Demon's Souls remake and Shadow of the Colossus. What's the most interesting about all this is that Bluepoint Games was acquired by Sony Interactive Entertainment in 2021, nearly 1 year after the release of the Demon's Souls remake. And apparently since then they didn't release any new game on their own. According to a previous report by Bloomberg, Bluepoint was working on a live service God of War game up until January of 2025, when the project was cancelled. So imagine working on a game that's not getting released instead of making a Bloodborne remake for us, brother. Like, they were doing fine on their own by doing remakes and stuff, but after that they get acquired by Sony and we get zero remakes at all. And according to IGN, the studio then spent last year pitching new projects, but ultimately was shuttered before it could get one moving. And I don't know what's the reason for them to shut down the studio. Probably they're trying to free space to make a Concord 2 or something. But I guess this is just another hint for us that no studio cares about their players unless they're indie studio. And here I was waiting on the remake, thinking that I could replay the game with fresh everything. It's just weird to me that this is such an easy way to earn so much respect from a huge chunk of your user base, but they act like this game doesn't exist at all. But yeah, I guess this is what it is, and I guess if you were waiting on a remake to replay the game, don't. Just go and replay it, brother. Also, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments.